If you're having trouble trying to find a spot to launch your kayak or paddleboard or even a small skiff without having to use a boat ramp, we're about to solve that problem for you, and that's using our Smart Spots app, where we just added a launch spots feature. There are over 11,000 spots uploaded in here and still counting, because you can actually add spots. Our members will add spots that they find or that they know of that may not be on the map. So those spots are constantly growing, but all you have to do is inside the Smart Spots app is hit launch spots, open up that layer, and then zoom in to whatever area you're looking to launch a kayak, paddleboard, or a small skiff. And as you see, these pins pop up, and those will show you some areas where you can launch. Now when you click on one of these pins, just give an example here, you can click on that. That'll give you a name. It'll give you a link if there is a link to go to see the details about that spot, and also directions to get there, which can definitely be helpful. And inside the app, you can edit the spot. You can remove it if it's a bad spot, or you can report it, and the admins will actually go through and do an analysis of the spot and see if it's legit or not, and they can delete it, so it stays very up to date. Now, as far as the link, when you click on that link, it will bring you to this page here, which is our insider community page, and it'll show you on the Google Maps, what that spot looks like. It'll also give details, and you can add details to it. You can comment on it if you've been to that spot and add more details as well. Now, if you want to add a spot, it's super easy to do. All you have to do is click on the Tools button on the bottom right of the screen, click on New, and then your cursor will turn into a pin that you can drop on a launch spot. And then you can add a name in there. You can add the type, whether it's kayak, paddleboard, or a small boat, or a small skiff. You can add some info about the surface, if it's sandy, rocky, muddy, or a combination, various or unknown. And then you can do the condition of the launch, whether it's great, good, or sketchy. And then you can add, if there's a limited amount of parking spaces, you can add how many parking spaces there are, how difficult or easy it is to launch, easy, moderate, or difficult. And then lastly, you can add whether or not there's a fee to get there, and then you can add a photo of the spot as well. Now, another way this could be a really helpful tool is if you're looking for a launch spot close to a spot that may be good to fish. So using our Smart Spots app as well, you can highlight or toggle on the Smart Spots layer, and that will show all these spots pop up, and the color will depend on how good that spot is for the given time of day based on the conditions. But as you can see here, there are quite a few spots over here, and then you have these launch spots that are close by, so that can help you dial in, finding a spot close to a good spot to fish. That way you're not wasting time out there on the water. And keep in mind, these spots and kayak launches are all along the Gulf Coast, from Texas all the way through Florida and all the way up the Atlantic coast. So if you're in any of those areas, this will definitely benefit you out there. Now, if you're interested in checking this out, all you have to do is go to saltstrong.com, or you can download the Smart Spots app from the App Store if you're using Apple, or Google Play on Android. So definitely be sure to check that out. If you have any questions or comments, definitely let us know in the comments down below.